firstly, and boxing out of the red corner. Boxing for the Steel City, ABC, in the Steel City of Sheffield, England, he is Liam Cameron. And opposing him across the ring, boxing out the blue corner, boxing for the West Ham boys, ABC in London, ladies and gentlemen, Dudley O'Shaughnessy.
Along with my reading of it, I thought O'Shaughnessy headed it. You didn't?
No, I thought Cameron just did enough to win it. There was nothing in the contest. It was very, very close, but I thought Cameron scored the better shots, and I thought he'd just done enough to nick the fight.
Cameron from Sheffield in the red vest. O'Shaughnessy has an amateur record of 41 wins against 11 defeats. Cameron 38 against 12. So even on paper, in career records, so little between them. A lot at stake, of course. Bragging rights in this division. O'Shaughnessy was convinced that he won first time round, and he's wanting to prove the point.
He started better with that jab. That jab is very sharp and crisp from O'Shaughnessy. His timing's good. Cameron looking to close the gap a little bit more and get to his man, but O'Shaughnessy is into his rhythm here with that long jab.
Cameron has got one or two mates from the gym in Sheffield who've made the journey across the Pennines. You can see them there on the front row giving their noisy support every time Cameron lands. They're up on their feet, applauding every blow. Look at it, almost in with him.
Cameron, another one of these boxers who keep that guard very, very high, and it's extremely difficult to actually penetrate. And although O'Shaughnessy's throwing plenty of shots, but not a lot's getting through, John.
Here in Liverpool, of course, boxing's done so much good for the community, and the club in the part of Sheffield where Liam Cameron comes from, you can say very much similarly about what goes on there. Plenty of problems one way or another in that part of Sheffield, but the boxing club, Steel City, and Liam Cameron, already English ABA champion, now looking to become British champion, is a shining example of what can come from good.
Again, I think the judges have missed blows here. O'Shaughnessy scored with at least a couple of shots in the last 20 or 30 seconds that haven't been scored. And I'll be very disappointed again going back to that corner, only 1 point on the board.
Clipped right on the bell by a left hand. I speak as one of them before anybody jumps on my back. So
you was upset, wasn't you, last week?
Yeah, it's a good goal though, wasn't it?
Great goal. I remember calling you, he was in tears. The only thing I would say about O'Shaughnessy, when he launches an attack, as he's coming out, he drops his hands and he's open. That's what Cameron is actually waiting for. He's taking the shots on the arms and the elbows. Then as O'Shaughnessy's retreating, he then comes back with his own shots and he's catching O'Shaughnessy as he's going away.
He looks heavier-handed as Cameron, being told off for using the inside of the glove. You've got to turn your punches, of course, for it to be a scoring shot. That's an illegal shot but he does look heavier-handed than O'Shaughnessy.
Well, he saves his energy well, doesn't he? Because he doesn't throw a lot. He lets O'Shaughnessy work away. Well, O'Shaughnessy's not hitting a lot, and then he comes out with these fast bursts. 2 or 3 shots, very quick. O'Shaughnessy started very quick at that jab, but now the pace for him has slowed down. The punches are slower. And that's because he's been throwing so many, but they haven't been getting through.
Just 18 years old. I'm sure that the very, very strong and close-knit Sheffield boxing community, one or two good trainers up there, good managers up there, are going to be keeping a very close look at this man. Amateur career, of course, stretching ahead of him, but he has a pleasing style.
His accuracy in this round, John, has been extremely good as Cameron. Just waits, picks his shots. Mainly singles that come back. Certainly in the last minute or so, look at that, right on the bell again, that right hand.
Anticipating a victory. 10-2. O'Shaughnessy needs something very, very special if he's going to turn this one around. It would have to be a very, very, what should we say, accurate and impressive and eye-catching piece of kitchen sink throwing. Piano flinging.
Yeah. He's got to throw everything into it in this round, hasn't he, O'Shaughnessy? He's got to work the body as well as the head. Try and draw the lead from Cameron and then maybe come back with his own counters, but he's got to force the fight.
The referee not content with the way in which that glove had been bound on. 11-2 now, the lead, and the action resumes. And forget the clock, there'll be extra seconds.
I think the key as well, John, has been speed of punch. Cameron's shots seem to be so much quicker. O'Shaughnessy now, he's going to work. This is better from him. There's not a lot getting through.
Hardly anything of that attack got through. The left hook to the body may have done, but just about everything aimed towards head and upper torso on the gloves by Cameron. When he makes his response, it's straight and accurate and telling. 2 points for all that effort that O'Shaughnessy put in. The 2 points came from 2 punches delivered by Cameron. Well, this is really impressive when you think there was nothing between them first time round. Cameron doing a number on the Londoner.
Well, he's tucked up and he's picked his shots well as Cameron. He's won this contest in the first 2 rounds. He really is coasting now. He's just staying tight, picking the odd shot here and there, but he knows if he keeps that guard nice and tight, elbows tucked in, nothing's going to get through.
I wonder if there's a noisy drive back over the Pennines tonight after this, or whether there's going to be a little night on the town in Liverpool. Interesting questions which they'll have to face up to, no doubt.
I think the latter is going to be probably the favourite, to be honest.
He speaks as a former professional boxer and a former amateur boxer of some notoriety himself. And I think you've got to have appreciated what Cameron's done here, because it's been a really good performance from the Sheffielder. For all his effort from Dudley O'Shaughnessy, he has just not been able to make the telling contributions that have been necessary. So the last few seconds.